So this is how you really cook like a chef. I wanted to give you a glimpse of what it's like from when you order to how your food is prepared. So I did some menu development for Atlas, which is Gateway Casino's fine dining steak restaurant. And it's kind of an ode to the classic steak restaurant, but everything's put on its head a little bit, and which is so fun. So this is all mise en place, which is a French word for everything in place. So you don't chop everything to order because it will take forever for you to get your food. So everything's done and ready to go, which is super fun. So let's pretend the bill comes up. What do we got? Bruschetta. Okay, check this out. First, you get a plate. So this dish I created is bruschetta, but it's not your regular bruschetta. Bruschetta is like garlic toast, rubbed with garlic, and there's some chopped tomatoes on it. So this is kind of the same flavor profile, just turned on its head. So a little basil mayo, which is roasted garlic, whipped mayo, and then some nice basil into it, and then we do a little swoosh. All right, so basil mayo, it looks really nice and pretty because it's all about eating with your eyes first. And then this is the bruschetta mix. So if you had to chop all the tomatoes and all the garlic and the onions at the time you ordered, you'd be dead in the water. So it's already pre-done. There's some red onion in there, tomatoes, basil, and then I just like to give a little kiss of salt, and that's the classic bruschetta. And then we put it in a molding ring. Oh wait, I forgot the best part. This is balsamic caviar. You see bruschetta finished sometimes with some balsamic reduction, but this is actually balsamic vinegar with a bed of agar shaped in the little bead size of caviar, and it gives a great little vinegar punch, and plus it looks so cool. Anytime somebody reads balsamic caviar on the menu, they're like, dude, we gotta try that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The whole thing is when you get this in here, you want to put a little bit of pressure on it so it creates a nice little ring, because next up is the goat cheese creme brulee. Yeah, goat cheese creme brulee, for real. So once the tomatoes are in there, then you can get the goat cheese creme brulee. So this is really easy. This is done ahead of time too. So this is goat cheese, a little bit of egg, we whip it, and then we bake it to the nice little shape of a creme brulee, and that goes right on top of the tomatoes. And the best part for me of a creme brulee is that sugary crust on the top. So just a little white sugar. And it's funny because there's garlic on the bread and garlic in the tomatoes, and the mix is very savory, but with that little sweet crunch on the top, it's super delicious. Yep, goat cheese creme brulee. And I love the extra little burnt bits because that sugary crisp with the cheese and the garlic goes so well together. Delicious. And then you can kind of reveal it. Yummy. And then just a few things to finish. It's all about that big garlic flavor and a bruschetta. I say bruschetta all the time, but it's bruschetta. You want to get fancy. 3 roasted garlic. And again, I like to hit the roasted garlic with the flame just to warm it up. I like the kind of warm outside and the cool interior. Yeah, just blister the garlic a little bit. And then to finish it, 1 little basil leaf. And that, my friend, is something that we serve at Atlas. It's a classic bruschetta, but turned on its head. Bruschetta, goat cheese creme brulee, roasted garlic, a nice swipe of basil mayo. So we serve it with crostinis, and that's what happens when you order a dish at a restaurant, and that is how you cook like a chef.